Welcome, my multitasking warrior friends. So today I'm going to be reviewing this rice dispenser, which I got off of Amazon. I've had it for a few months now. I've used it during the summer and during the winter. And so I'm going to give you some full details on pros and cons about this and why I do recommend it, and share some details with you. So this rice dispenser sells about $37, but I've seen it go on sale like with Black Friday and like some of these Amazon deals for about $37 or $31. So I do think the price point for it is actually pretty reasonable considering the quality of it. So this specific rice dispenser actually holds 25 pounds of rice. It has a clear view here where you can actually see the amount of rice you have. Now, I will say that it does show you in kilograms, so if that's something that you really are going to depend on, you may want to mark it differently. I don't depend on that. I buy a 25-pound bag of rice. I utilize it up until it's gone, and then I buy another 25 pounds of rice. And there's still actually a little space at the top, so even if there's a little bit still inside the container, it actually works. So the way that it functions is that you're going to use this push button here, and there's a cascade opening here, and so the rice will just cascade down. And it comes with this little measuring cup. So let's talk a little bit more about the measuring cup. I'm going to show you how it cascades. Lots of fun. My kids love utilizing it, so that was one of the selling points for us too. This measuring cup specifically is made so that you can capture your rice in it, and then you can wash your rice right inside the container. Now, this measures in kilograms. This one actually measures in milliliters. Now, that is something that I have noticed on the reviews that people have been upset because they don't know what the milliliters are. So first, I'm going to show you how I wash the rice inside there, and then I'm going to show you with an actual measuring cup. This is a half a cup, and two of these, or in other words, 1 cup, is actually equal to about 100 mLs. So it kind of works. If you're looking for specifics, I mean, I don't measure my rice exactly that perfect, so I haven't found any issues with it, but that's kind of to give you a little bit of, I don't know, a quick tip or hack on if you're worried about the measurement of it. I will put the conversions down in the bottom of the description below if that's helpful for you. So let me show you a little bit on how to rinse this out. I'm going to grab some water really quick from the sink, and then I'm going to dump it right into this bowl. All right, so I've got some water here in the bowl, and you can see that it's right inside. And I will say that when you are washing your rice over the sink, you want to make sure that you don't use a high pressure, because if you use a high pressure, it's going to bubble up and some rice will kind of seep out, so don't do that. But once you've got your rice in here, you could easily mix it up and clean it and do whatever it is you want to do with it. And then on the side here, you have the straining holes, and it just strains just like so. I found this to be very helpful because from here, once I'm done cleaning and straining it, I drop it right into my rice cooker. I am Latina, so we cook rice often in my household, and I use a different kind. I don't use a rice cooker. I use what's called a caldero. If you're Puerto Rican, you know what I'm talking about, but it's pretty much like a pan, just a rice pan. But I put it right directly into the pan. So this measures about 16.1 inches high. Now, some people have complained about the fact that they can't put this on their counter. Now, I can say that this does fit on my counter. If you have lower cabinets than mine, I mean, you can see just from the video itself, it'll fit right under my cabinets pretty easily. But I actually store this in my pantry. I haven't had any issues with it over the summer or over the winter without heat or with air conditioning, without air conditioning. I haven't found the quality of the rice to change or do anything of the sorts. When you open the top, it does have this top here that has a little tab that you can pull up on. Now, if you're looking for something that has like an airtight seal, this is not what you're going to be getting. You're just getting a basic seal on the top. But I haven't found any issues with the quality of my rice. So you can see here, my rice is perfectly dry, just like it would have been if I bought it from the store today. So I don't have any issues with it. I haven't experienced it. Now, I do live in the Midwest. If you don't have controlled air environment, I can't tell you exactly how that would work for you, but like I said, I've used it without heating and air conditioning, and I haven't had any issues. It measures about 13 inches across, or width. Am I saying that right? Width, length. And then width. I think the width was like 6.7 inches. But I'll link that below. It's also in the Amazon description. But it kind of gives you an idea. It is made of sturdy plastic, so you can stack things on top of it. Obviously, if you're going to try to access it, you're going to have to remove that stuff, but it is pretty sturdy. I haven't found any issues with it in regards to the quality. Excuse me. And the color just worked. For my kitchen, it worked. I know that they do offer different brands and different things, and I cannot speak for those. So if you're looking for something out of a different color, you may want to continue to look at Amazon. But I do highly recommend this one. This one holds 25 pounds. And so I just wanted to share with you one of my favorite products that I've utilized in my kitchen. It helps keep it tidy and more organized. Something else I want to mention is that this cup is specifically designed for this because in the bottom here, there is an opening, and the opening is kind of like wide. And so if you try to use a measuring cup or even this small bowl here, you're not going to have success with it because it's going to end up spilling everywhere. So you will have to use something of this size or the actual dispenser itself. And when they ship it to you, inside, you're going to find a neat little sponge. It's not the best of quality, but gets the job done if you need to get it done, to clean the interior of this. Now the interior is pretty simple. It's just a rectangle. In here, I think is where maybe you may have an issue. If you decide to use different grains, you can do like dry beans. People have asked, like, can I do dog food or things of that sort? As long as it's small enough, the opening, I don't know if I can show you guys, but it opens pretty wide. See if I can do this. I don't know. So you're going to get, okay, you're going to get about an inch of width to like have whatever product you put in here come out. So dog food could be an issue if it's not the smaller versions, okay? Just again, to give you a point of reference, if you're looking at this and considering this. Now, again, I do consider the quality to be good, and I enjoyed it. I like it. I utilize it all the time. If the measurement issue is really bothering you, I mean, this is plastic. You might be able to scratch it in yourself or use a permanent marker to mark it, or you could use, your cup here and take it out. Like, it's just another idea if you don't want to use it, but I do like the dispensing feature, and I haven't had any issues. 100 mLs kind of equals out to 1 cup, and I've kind of used that as a guidance point, and it has worked for me. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Please consider like and subscribing to my channel. My name is Lisa, and I share all about cleaning, organizing, decluttering, and home management for moms.